Hi, I'm Diane Kometa, and today on Dishin with Di, I'm going to show you how to make my classic macaroni salad. It's really easy, really delicious, so let me show you what you need and we'll get started. Today on Dishin with Di. You need some elbow macaroni that have been cooked according to the package directions and rinsed, drained, and allowed to cool. Some finely chopped celery, some finely chopped red bell pepper, some grated carrot, some white vinegar, some granulated sugar, salt, and pepper. Now, I also have some mayonnaise here and some yellow prepared mustard. Along with that, I have my red onion. Now I have this onion and it's very finely chopped and I have it soaking in some cold water. And it's been soaking in there for about 5 minutes. So now what I'm gonna do is just take it and drain it. And what this does is it kind of takes the bite out of the onion. So it keeps the nice flavor of the onion without it being too overpowering. So I would encourage you to put the onion in because even though you might think, oh, it might be too strong or that's too much onion, it really adds a lot of flavor to the macaroni salad. And by doing this, you kind of cut that, like I said, the bite out of it. I'm just gonna set that aside. Now with the carrot, I've grated that and I just wanna show you real quick. I have my grater, my box grater here, and I use the big holes on that. So you just take your carrot and you just want to go down, watch your fingers, and just grate it just like that. The first thing that we're going to do is mix up the mayonnaise and the mustard. And I'm just going to put this into a bowl, and I'm going to add in the sugar. Now, the sugar seems like a lot, right? But it's not. It adds a sweetness to the salad, and when it's all mixed in there, you won't even know it because we have a lot of macaroni here. And then I have salt and pepper and white vinegar. Gotta have that in there. This is basically the way my mom made it when I was growing up. So now you're just gonna mix this together. Just want to get it really well combined. This is kind of what you're going to end up with. Okay, so really it's a mix. So once you get everything all chopped up, you're just going to put it in. And the proportions of this are according to your liking. Now this is the way I like it, and you might like it, you know, with a little less celery, a little less onion, you know, whatever you want. But first I take about half of this little mixture and I put this in to my macaroni. And that's it. And then I'm just gonna mix that through. This is kind of like a traditional American style macaroni salad. Okay, so now everything's kind of moist in there. And then you're really just gonna put everything else in. And it just looks so pretty too when it's all mixed up in there. And now I'm gonna add the rest of this in. Have some milk, non-fat or regular, and just kind of put that in. And just a little bit, maybe a couple tablespoons or so, and mix that through. And it might seem kind of moist, but preferably you don't want to eat this right away. You want to put it in the fridge, and it's really best when it sits overnight or at least for several hours because you want all those flavors to kind of, you know, mingle together. I'm going to wrap this and put this in my fridge overnight, and then when I take it out tomorrow, if it looks like it got a little dry, then I'll maybe put another little splash of milk in there, and that is basically it. So let me just give it a little taste and see if it needs anything else. The peppers really make it, and I know a lot of people say they don't like the peppers in there, but they're cut up so small, and when they mix in like that, they taste really great. So I encourage you to give it a try. The recipe is on my website, dishinwithdi.com. I look forward to seeing you next time, and I hope I made your life a little easier, more enjoyable, and delicious. Bye-bye now.